I remember my dad saying, why do you want to run for mayor? He said, it's tough out there right now. And I said, well, that's the starting point. We've hit rock bottom. It's time to go up. I'm Josh Miller. I'm mayor of the city of Ravenswood. I've been mayor since July 1st of 2016, and I just started my second term here in July 1st of 2018. I was born in Gallipolis, Ohio, and I grew up in Cottageville. I went to middle school in Ravenswood, high school in Ravenswood. So this entire area has been home to me my whole life. Growing up here, like I said, I went to elementary in Cottageville, but when I made my way over to Ravenswood Middle, it was a great time. I mean, there's plenty of opportunities. Like I said, that was still in the height of the manufacturing era here in Ravenswood. You had Century Aluminum and Constellium, which is still here. It was still good times here, and we didn't go through that tough time until about 2009 when Century shut down. So we had sporting events, Friday night football. See, I played baseball, basketball, football, the whole 9 yards, and it was one of the best experiences. Looking back, being a part of a small town like this, a lot of people take for granted, and I've been all over the country. And looking back now, I realize how special of a place this is. We had a lot of great teachers here that prepared us for the future, and I had a great support. My parents. They were hard on me sometimes too, just like all parents are, but they prepared me for that. And like I said, looking back, I wouldn't do it any other way. I mean, it was a great time. Between 18 and 25, you're like, I want to get the heck out of here. And it seems like everything's, as they say, greener on the other side of the pasture. And there were some really cool places I've been to. And but at the end of the day, there was always this calling to come back home. And West Virginia and this area, we live in a unique place, and it's a powerful place in my opinion. It's stood the tests of time. You know what I mean? It's that true small town atmosphere, and that's kind of what draws me back. That's where I want my kids to grow up in that. For my time, the Kaiser era, I mean, things were really bumping here in Ravenswood. And after the economic downturn, we had a lot of tough times. When Century Aluminum shut down, my father-in-law, along with 650 others, lost their jobs. And Ravenswood changed overnight. I mean, it took a little while for that economic drag to happen. But if you went down the main street now, we have a lot of buildings that are full now. We have commerce, things are happening. But back in 2009, 10, 11, I mean, those storefronts were almost empty. And, a lot of people just left. But, my thought process coming back is, I thought, well, times are really tough. We need to bring back some innovation and inspiration. And, the people gave me the opportunity to be mayor here, and I'm proud of it. And our city council has also done a great job as well. As a mayor, the way I approach things is you have to expect the best. When you show up somewhere, you need to expect that good things are going to happen to you. I don't care whatever they say, fake it till you make it, or whatever you want to, say about that. But I tried to change the perception here, because in West Virginia, everybody's like, oh, well, it doesn't matter if the economy's booming or it's down. West Virginia just stays right on that plateau. It never grows, it never gets bad. But, I want to try to challenge those ideas. We can grow. And at the end of the day, the way I see myself as a mayor is I'm a spokesman for this town, and I'm a manager. And I'll tell you, a lot of it's just hard work. Anywhere I go, I have about 100 cards in my pocket. And I say, hey, we'd love to have you in Ravenswood. Hey, we'd love to have you in Ravenswood. I'd say probably about 30% of the people that's come in I've had that conversation. I'm pitching for this town. We live on a beautiful river. We're close to the interstate. We've got land for industrial use, commercial use. I just say, listen, this is a beautiful place. We've got great schools, great people, great teachers, healthcare facilities. You've got to tell people why you want them to be in Ravenswood. You want them to have that experience. And that's how you get people to invest in your town. You've got to make them believe in it. If not, you're just another number or a spot on the map. And I don't want Ravenswood to be that. I don't believe leadership is just me standing over people's shoulders and say, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. What I think we've done well is say, we're not going to watch over your shoulder. You come up with your ideas, you make them happen. This is your opportunity. But they know I expect them to get things done, and I expect them to innovate and to think of new things. And that's why I'm so proud of Parks and Rec and the RDA. And my city attorney, I think he's probably invested in this town in so many ways. He's got the Ravenswood Inn bed and breakfast. They have the Frontier furniture and flooring. He believes in what we're doing, and he's had some success. And that's the thing, is success breeds more success. And we're going to have our ups and downs, but I try to keep always the positive mentality here in this town, and I think it's starting to make a difference. I think that this region, and like many other regions around the country, that we have our own identity. And I think the Appalachian theme is, like I said, fortune favors the bold. I mean, we get out there, we'll get our hands dirty, and we'll make a difference. And sometimes I think the rest of the country doesn't fully grasp what the Appalachian theme and the Appalachian people really are. We have a lot of great individuals that have made a lot of change in this area over the last 50, 60 years and more. The way I think of it is, we're just not afraid to get our hands dirty, and we'll work our butts off to get what we think is ours. And we're not afraid to do that, and we're definitely not afraid to speak up. I'm proud to be from here, and the Appalachian theme will always run in my blood for as long as I live, and I will instill that in my children as well. We don't give up. We get up every morning, put one foot in front of the other, and we make things happen.